Drake and Yeat have finally dropped their song Doghouse featuring Julia Wolf. Let's get right into this review. So I think the best place to begin is the fact that this song actually aired or debuted, was previewed during Iceman episode 3. So if you recall, if you watch that stream, you'll remember there's a scene where he kind of previewed it in that preview in the episode itself, because when he's like changing in that red room, whatever, the video's playing like on the wall, and then there's preview there, and then also later on the episode we see him go to the club, and then it's played there almost in full, I think. So yeah, that's where it was previewed, and for Drake fans, at least from what I was seeing, the reception was pretty good. People were liking the song quite a bit. I actually liked the song quite a bit as well even on first listen, which is surprising because I'm not the biggest Yeat fan. So yeah, to be honest, he was only on like Drake's on like majority of the song. Drake's on like 90% of the song. Yeat barely really has a part on it, so it is kind of weird in that sense. But even when Yeat was on the song for the little time he did have, I didn't think he was like, because a lot of times like, damn, Yeat's like, I think this is too much. I think this is too much. He, like I don't know how to describe, like he overdoes it or something. This is too much for me. Too much for me to handle. But I felt like this is kind of like it wasn't harsh. It wasn't harsh to listen to. That's my best way of describing it. But yeah, like, you know, Yeat has a big fan base, and this song makes sense. You know, the first collaboration, Bridger's the first, the one on For All the Dogs, right? I Don't Give Enough. I didn't like the song first, and then slowly over time I started liking it more and more. But that song banged though. That song was doing really well in the charts. And then I know Yeat had the Drake feature. That song, that was not it. I'm gonna be honest, that song was not it. But now they're back with this one, and this one is really good. I don't know if I like this one more than the For All the Dogs song, but it's pretty good, honestly. It's really good. And this song's gonna do well in the charts as well. So yeah. Well, we'll talk about the charts in a second. But I do like the song quite a bit, and I was kind of surprised because Yeat, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of him. I don't like most songs I've heard by him. I'm just like, it's not for me. But this song, when him and Drake collab for the most part, especially when it's a Drake song, because it's technically Drake's song, if I'm not wrong. Obviously a single. It hits. So it's pretty good, even though he doesn't have that much of a part on it. So I think I want to talk about the announcement of it. The song was announced we got it on Thursday in Iceman episode 3. But then afterwards, the song was actually previewed, the song was in, Drake kept on teasing it for his Pair show, and then I'm pretty sure he played it there if I'm not wrong. He might be wrong about that. But yeah, he was teasing it, Yeat was teasing it, what's the guy's name? Zach Bia, I think that's the name. He was teasing as well. So we're like, okay, this song's probably coming. And then we also had one of Drake's, one of the producers, that made a few Drake songs, upcoming songs that are supposed to come out. He said he actually worked on Doghouse, and he also worked on Stuck. That's a song where was also previewed where you have the woman sitting in the chair, and then she's watching at the projector in episode 3. Stuck was also previewed. That's the other song there that was previewed, and that song is really catchy. But besides the point, there's a producer that worked on Doghouse and Stuck, and they were pretty much teasing a few days ago, saying both songs are on the way. And within 48 hours, within less than 48 hours, we got the announcement that Doghouse is coming. So that's pretty insane. So you can expect Stuck to come soon. So that seems pretty likely. And Stuck's pretty good as well. I'm not gonna lie, Stuck's pretty good as well. And yeah, I guess the next part of it is the cover art. I was thinking, is the cover art gonna be Iceman related? Are we thinking this is a kind of What Did I Miss? Which one? Follow that same type of theme, perhaps? It didn't. If I'm not wrong, the person on the cover art here is Julia Wolf, right? Might be wrong, but I think it is. And then it says Doghouse in there with the I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know how to describe the text format, but it's yeah, I've seen it before. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very artistic, but honestly, the cover I don't mind at all. I don't think it's amazing, but I don't think it's bad either. I think it's it does a job. It does a job. And the next thing is that the song itself, I'm like, okay, Drake sounds good on it. He has really good lines. Like, there's some good like quotables on there. It's like, was it just like Jersey said, I just need one dance, baby, baby, baby. That's probably my favorite part, honestly. The part when he from the part where he mentions Biggie up until probably the baby part, man. That part, that little section there, oh man, it's really good. It's really catchy, and I love the beat. Man, there's points in the beat where it's like you're thinking, like you're imagining it going like left and right. I love that, and then also you have lyrics on there. This has been people were talking about this last few days ever since he previewed it during Iceman episode 3. People were saying that he's talking about Kanye, aka Ye, on the song, and Kim, and you might think, okay, this that might be a reach, which it could be. It could be. But then again, we know. I mean, the lyrics in this song though are pretty overt, I'd say, because talking about crash out, talking about pills, whatever. So that's why they're kind of linking it to Kanye, and then Kim because she lives. He's like, what was it, your ex is a crash out or whatever, and also, what was it? She lives in a glass house or whatever. That's kind of like referencing the area, whatever, in LA. But besides the point, I know I'm butchering the lyrics right now. It might not make sense, but that's what the streets are saying. And if you recall, the song, I think it was On My Way, on Some Sexy Songs For You. Apparently he was also doing similar things there. Okay? Towards, he was talking about, I think, Kim on that one. So, it's not far-fetched to think that, but then again, man, I thought Drake and you were apparently on good terms, but who knows? Who knows it? If this is what it is, it doesn't really seem like it. But yeah, besides the point, let me know what you think about that down below. And it's kind of interesting because if you remember, Aiden Ross a few days ago said that 9% of the songs that were previewed on Iceman episode 3 were not going to actually be on Iceman because he's heard some Iceman, and stuff that he's heard is different than what was previewed. And we're thinking, okay, so these songs are probably going to be throwaways, probably going to be loosies. And that's what it seems like, honestly. That's really what it seems like. Because, first of all, he released a song. He could have released with the episode, but instead he released the remix, it was good, but he could have done this. And also released on a Monday. The fact that he released on Monday makes me think, okay, he's not going for the number one, because, if you release on Monday, you're not going for number one. Okay, let's just face it. So that kind of further confirms it's kind of a Lucy, I feel like. But then again, he did try to get number one with the other songs, which we still don't know if those are actually on the album or not. I honestly, I don't know. I hope the album is full of fresh songs. That's my best take there. My best opinion about it. And then because he released on Monday, there's a theory going around that perhaps he releases another song on Friday, like Thursday night going to Friday. Maybe it's stuck. Who knows? Because Drake's been feeding us lately. Like, that's a good thing about being a Drake fan. No matter what, you always make sure he's got you, bro. If there's not even music, there's always something to talk about. But there's always music still. Like, it's actually insane. You went from Some Sexy Songs For You straight into this, and obviously the tour. The Iceman roll, it's been elite. I don't care what anyone says. And yeah, like I said, this is a Drake song. And there wasn't really, I don't really call anything like new that I heard from the song, like that was in the preview. Maybe there was like the outro that we didn't hear or something, but I think we did hear like most, if not all of it. And also, like I said, Julia Wolf's on the song. Let's give her credit. That was a beautiful intro there. And I didn't even know who she was. Like, no disrespect, but I didn't know who she was. Apparently, she's an indie artist. I did see that video of her, watching Iceman episode 3, seeing her song get previewed. So that was pretty cool. But the main thing is, I think she's gonna get the same treatment as what's the artist's name? I think it's Pimmy. Hopefully, I'm not butchering it. Who was on, if you recall, Some Sexy Songs For You. She like exploded. She went like viral after that, which is crazy. Her listeners just exploded as well. So I think Julia Wolf's gonna get the same treatment, and that's good. Drake's he's looking out for up and coming artists. That's what he does. Likes to put people on. So that's great. And yeah, we still don't know if the song's part of Iceman, but just by the cover art and just by the way you released it, I would say no. But then again, you never know. You never know. But it's looking like it's a throwaway, to be honest. That's just my opinion. It's looking like it's throwaway. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. And I think I think the theory's kind of right that he was testing the songs out in Iceman episode 3 especially, because he could have dropped it then, but he didn't, and it could tie into the UMG thing about how he was trying to like bait them or whatever. But besides the point, he could have dropped it then, and then he waited till Monday. So I think he was waiting for the feedback, which is a good thing. So that he knows what people want. And yeah, Stuck's coming too. So who knows? Maybe Stuck, like all these songs that were previewed might be throwaways for the most part. Besides like the Iceman, like intro outro song at the end, and also the instrumentals I think are going to be for Iceman itself. But the songs that are actually previewed, I think those are all like probably throwaways. But besides the point, the next part is, yeah, like I said, it might be a throwaway. Yeah, I honestly think this song's pretty good. Like Yeat's part on it, which is, I think that's the most crucial part. Even though he's on the song for that long, it makes it hit or miss. Like, am I gonna go back to it? And I actually do like his part, so definitely going back to it. And it is pretty catchy too. This song's already been going viral in the club, bro. I've seen some insane videos, bro. Honestly, I wish I didn't, but people just kept on posting on the timeline, some crazy stuff. Yeah, honestly, let me know what you think about the song down below. Obviously, it's not gonna be the most lyrical miracle type song on here. And I see people saying Drake got washed on the song. Bro, stop the hating, bro. Please. Stop the cap. No. No. You did not get washed. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. I think the song's pretty good. And the ramifications for Iceman episode 3, or for just Iceman in general, the connections there is previewed there. And we did see Yeat play a part in the actual storyline. So yeah, this role's going as planned. It's building up anticipation, and yeah, it's doing good. Don't think the song will be on the album itself, even if you look at the cover art. And I just feel like everything about it is just hinting towards it not being on it. But still, the song's good itself, and that's all that really matters. Shout out to licensed Drake and Driver, because he said that Drake interpolated his "Family Matters, You Dead" lyrics on here. So take that as you will. It's pretty insane. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.